Thank you for tuning in to RaceGrooves. When I first started the Truckin Tuesday, someone said, hey, why don't you have a day for trailers? And it's like, I think I'll wind up showing the trailers in Truckin Tuesday because very often the trailer's going to go with the truck anyway. So that's why I like Truckin Tuesday. It's a nice overall category for me to cover lots of brands, lots of die-casts. Let's go ahead and check out these Adventure Force vehicles. Now, they feature these manufacturers, Ford and Chevy, but this vehicle, this one right here, this one might be a generic because on the grill I don't see any logo. I look on the base and I did not notice any company names. By the way, right there you might see Maisto on the base. These are Maisto vehicles. Doesn't say anywhere on the package, but on the back it says Walmart stores, 2016 Walmart stores. Adventure Force is a trademark of Walmart stores. Now, Maisto might make these for other companies, but they won't call them Adventure Force. I'm not sure, but in the USA, these are the packages that they are available. Now, this is the only one I have of this truck style, a flatbed trailer. So here we have a flatbed trailer. I got to get this one next because this package keeps wanting to fall over. Here we have a tractor. This one is like a skid steer, right? I'm not sure. A hoe, what would this one necessarily be called? This is a different kind of trailer. This is flatbed. Here we have like a regular trailer, utility trailer. It's triangular. I believe this one is the same, but even though it has the same trailer, they don't give the same vehicle. You get a red skid steer over here. And of course, you've seen the green one. This one's pretty cool. Oh, this is like a little, they call it a trimmer, so I guess it would be like you put your trimmed vegetation in there, take it out to the, oh yeah, see, there you go, trimming trees. Trimmers Orange Farm. Oh, never mind. It's called Trimmers, but I guess they picked their oranges and put it in there. That's pretty cool. It's got orange wheels. So I had already talked about the casting, how this one is the only unique one. On the right, all of these on the right with the double window. All of these on the right with the double window is the 2014 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Z71. And on the left, all the trucks on the left are going to be the Ford F-350 Super Duty pickup. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. By the way, this one has a tampo on the side, County Ranger, and it got a tampo on the hood as well. This does have decorations in the back. I'm going to open them up, see how they roll, because these trucks are like regular Maisto trucks. They have the bling wheels. I don't know if they all have the bling wheels. I see 2 bling wheels. That one's not bling wheels. But as far as the trailers look like they're all plastic. And even the axles, look how the little nubs, they look like they're little plastic things sticking out. So I don't know how good they're going to roll, but I am going to open them up. Here's a look at this one. And of course, this is my favorite. You know, I had to get this one, red, white, and blue, Heartland Horse Ranch. Boy, that was a tongue twister. Look at that patriotic red, white, and blue. I got one for the package, one to open up. Nice stars and stripes flamed on the side. I like that one. Here we have the Ford F-350 Super Duty pickup, like I said, with the trimmers decoration on the hood and on the door. By the way, this one, Fire Rescue, it only had the graphics on the side. It does not have it on the hood, but that's a nice looking truck. Here we have, again, a Ford F-350 with the Bacon Blaster decoration. Bacon Blaster Gourmet Barbecue, sandwiches, burgers, and more. There's the door decoration. Now, in the back, you see the motorhome. Here we have another motorhome, just a plain motorhome. No decorations, just very little detail right here. But it's nice, you know, just a regular piece of die-cast. Heartland haulers. These are all the same. By the way, you're going to see that on this one, on most of them, they paint a window here. But on Bacon Blaster, they didn't do it. But it's the same casting. You look at the top. It's the same casting. Heartland haulers on the door. No graphic on the top. Here we have something a little more friendlier for PC people, furry friends, if you don't like farm, mobile pet wash. Wow, that's a pretty big trailer for wash little furry friends. But you know, if that's what you like, pick it up. And here we have Wild Boar Racing. I don't know if that opens up in the back. I doubt it, but we'll go ahead and check it out. Nice graphics though. No hood decorations. Got brake lights on the top, or I should say running lights, not brake lights. But you do have brake lights in the back. Let's do a quick look at the back in case you were curious, because I don't know if I'll show them. I don't know if I'll be able to show them. This one looks like it opens up because that piece of plastic is a different color. There's your bacon blaster. I'll have to see if this one opens up. Okay, that's it. Let me crack some open. Now that I have taken them all out of the package, I didn't even notice, but all of the Fords have bling wheels and the Chevys have this type of wheel. When they were in the package, we seen this side of the trailer. Remember that window right there? Well, guess what? The other side, not the same. Well, it shouldn't be, right, if it's a camper. So on this side, you have a door and you definitely have more windows. In the beds of the trucks, you can see these little circles. Each of the trucks have them, except for one brand has one circle and the other has two circles. Well, we know why they have this circle. It's actually a knockout. They knock out the hole so they can have a different type of trailer. And that's pretty creative. Use the same tooling, and then when you got to change it for a different kind of trailer, you just knock out the hole. All of the trucks are metal, but the towing accessories are plastic. And this little motorhome camper, no opening features. It's just a box trailer. Let's go ahead and check out the horse trailer. It looked like it had an opening feature in the back because it was a different color. As a matter of fact, now that I see a pivot right there, it looks like it swings open. Ah, very nice. Take a look in there. It's a long cylinder. Maybe you can find some small horses to put in there. And by the way, I've been rolling them around. They roll just fine. I had pointed out the plastic axles, but you know what? They roll just fine, nothing to worry about. This one here, this was the unique piece, the unique 2-pack. This was the only truck that I found. Now, I've only been looking at these the last year. This might have been used for something else previously. I'm not sure. I told you this looks like a skidster. By the way, this flatbed trailer, it looks like it has this little clip-on thing. I think this is just for packaging, because if you're driving down the road, you're not going to want this sticking out of the sides like that. So I think we're supposed to take this off after we purchase it. Let me see, or does it come off? I don't see anything to slide it. I don't see a groove holding it in there. I would think that it's just going to pop right off, but it doesn't want to come off. I'll see if I can do this so you don't have to. Yeah, and look how unattractive it is. I think it's just a packaging piece. Now you have your nice flatbed trailer. There's your skidster. Skidster, here's the articulation of the skidster. In the back it says loader crew. So this pivots up, and your bucket pivots as well. This rolls just fine. This skidster, it was a red color as well. It's the same, just a different color. Let's see, what other trailer did I have? Oh, skidster's gonna fall off. Here's the other one, kind of a flatbed triangular type trailer. It does have this moving part right here. And that's to load and unload your farm equipment or whatever you're using this for. There's the bucket. Again, two forms of articulation, the bucket and the arms. This is metal. This is metal. Looks like all the black parts are plastic. Let's get him back on the trailer. Does it go down? It might not go down all the way. We're going to have to pop a wheelie. And last but not least, the other kind of towing trailer was this one. And it looks like they want to haul their fruits in there because it said trimmers oranges. And this does not have any moving doors on the box part here, Well, look, you can pivot this. So when you're driving around in between the trees, yeah, there's Maisto again on the bottom. When you're driving around the trees getting your oranges, you can do some extra maneuvering. You have to be a professional. I don't know. It'd be a little bit tricky. That's kind of a short arm. Nonetheless, they roll pretty good and kind of fun stuff. When I had the trailers lined up, I noticed some of the trucks have extra decorations. You have Chevy logos on the tailgate. This one has printing. Also, some of them have printing on the back window. Some of them are kind of plain. There's some tail lights. This has tailgate markers, rear windshield markers. Not windshield, rear window markers. There's your Heartland. That's graphics in the back. You know, there's some extra graphics I didn't even notice the first time. I don't particularly collect a lot of farm or construction equipment models, but these are nice to have as samples for my collection. To be honest with you, this red fire and this green one here, very, very nice colors. And then, you know what, next thing you know, I might as well pick up this one as well. This is a nice, different variety for the collection. This one, well, I like the trailers. I like the campers, so I wind up getting that one too. This one looks like something that would be on the road. And you know this one's going to wind up in my collection. More than one of them, as a matter of fact. Thank you for watching, and have fun with your toys. Bye-bye.